3, 2, 1, cut. Like, why girls attracted to bad boys, and then obviously the good boys are always the one are single.
Yeah.
And then there basically was like something I read, and then they were saying about like how like not, you know what, like narcissists are.
Yeah.
So like how much higher is in men than women, and then that's like, it's kind of like confidence thing, like an alpha male thing. So like women are more attracted to an alpha male, so that's why like one of the things that girls are more attracted to bad boys, because it has that feeling.
I think it's true though, because I quite like a confident man.
Confidence is like sexual, so it's so like has like a sexual
Sort of attracts
chemistry
the
to it.
woman.
Yeah, deep down we want the like soft little, you know, caring guy, but then that's a place for that, and there's another place for something else when you don't really want someone to be that way. Bad boys are very good at like manipulating, aren't they?
I think they're good with words, aren't they? So you sort of like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
but you know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. You know what to say. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's really true, aren't they? It's like a lot of times, like people have like girlfriends and stuff, and then they're talking to another girl, and then they like, you don't even realize that the guy have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because they just know how to like what to say and how to get around things. Yeah, that's really true. And then you believe everything they say.
Yeah. Well, so much as you don't. Just for a phone call. It's the bad boy calling. Hello, I'm filming.
Bye, bad boy.
Yeah.
How women have an unknown like desire, like we don't think about that, you know, when you want to have a kid.
Yeah.
Like when you get older and stuff like that, and then you want to have a baby, and then you're gonna look for the alpha male because they can.
Yeah, like, they sort of provide and care and protect.
Yeah, but they kept doing the opposite. But then, you wouldn't want like a nice soft guy, because then it kind of like gives you that thing, isn't it, that they're not gonna be like, if.
I sort of relate to this when you say about these things actually.
I used to be attracted to like bad boys, and I was like, why the hell am I like that? Like literally, like why do I want this? Like you looking for someone who can, not necessarily like financially, but like a bigger guy. Like I always wanted to date like a taller guy, or like somehow bigger than me. Yeah. Because if there's like danger, that they there to protect you, and then if you're gonna have kids together, then that as well. So I think that's why women are attracted to like taller like guys as well, because you know it's like a deep down thing. And then as well there was like I watch lots of like RuPaul. So like drag race, like guys dress up as girls, and then it's like a American top model thing with like a LGBTQ community thing. And then basically like RuPaul is the one was like it's his show, and then there was one interview with him, and then he was talking about how he used to be attracted to bad boys, and he always had his heart broken. And then he said like he basically took him back to his childhood when he was 5 years old. And then basically like because his father was a cheater, and then he was not really nice to him, that he was like, that's the only thing you know. So like whatever happened to you in your childhood, that's what you're going to be attracted to. So if your father was a cheat, like say like my dad was like cheating on my mom so many times, like I kind of look for that type, because that's what I know. Because of that reason. And he was saying that basically he had like a situation when he was 5 years old, and then his dad's supposed to come and pick them up to like take them away for the weekend. And then it's so weird, like, because you know normally don't remember when you were 5 like what happened to you. So he was saying like they were sitting on like a bench waiting for the dad, and the dad never came, and he just stayed in him so much, and he was always looking for the bad boys because of his dad. And then when I heard that interview, and then I kind of realized this is literally what I'm doing. And then that was the last thing. Like I'd never had a bad boy after. Yeah. And I think that's after that, like a couple of months, I met Mark. And that is really true. Like because we're doing it just because that's the only thing we know.
Okay, this is quite interesting, really.
Yeah. Are you attracted to someone who has the same like traits as your parents, isn't it? Like if your dad is really like hardworking and very manly, then you're gonna like that type of guys. So like if your dad was doing certain things, you know. And I think that's why I used to be very, very jealous, because I always thought that because the first like the most important man in I think every little girl's life is their dad.
Yeah.
So if your dad was like leaving you or whatever, it's like that's how I took my jealousy back. It's like that's why I feel really like you know, jealous to like guys and stuff like that, is because my dad left me when I was a kid. So like the first man I ever known kind of cheated on me, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then I actually had a boyfriend who cheated on me, and that gave me so much like anxiety about like trusting people.
It's like we are attracted to the man that we seen growing up while we were kids, obviously. Okay. It's interesting research that is, you know.
So some women are actually like afraid of commitments, but they don't realize.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't go for like a nice guy who they can settle down with. They're gonna go for the bad boy because then it's just they can like just I don't know, sleep together and then whatever, you know.
And also, I think why women are more attracted to the bad boys could be also media influence, where you see what's happening in the TV or in Instagram and things like that. You see all these guys or the girls with the guys, and you like, oh yeah, so I want a guy like that, and then you just fall for the wrong guy.
But to be honest, like, why would you want like, say, I would not want to date the best looking guy ever, because then I would think is that everyone wants him.
You think they are hard work, aren't they?
It's low self-esteem. So if you like don't really respect yourself enough, so you just give. Oh yeah, I seen a really good post about this. It was something that when you realize your worth, that's when you stop giving discounts to people.
Oh my god, this is a good one actually.
Really
when
true,
you realise your worth, that's when you stop giving discounts to people.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
It's very true, because we just literally settle down for anything, you know. Sometimes it's like, oh yeah, he's like cheating on me, whatever, I'm gonna forgive him.
Yeah.
But because you're very low like on your self-esteem, and then you think that you can get anything better.
Or you sort of feel comfortable and you just can't be bothered to start all over again. And then you just feel like, oh no, it's fine, I'll just settle down with you because I can't be bothered.
Whatever,
Yeah.
That's what I used to be like that. I was just always like worried, like, oh, if I don't, like, literally like the first time we started dating, I messed up. I think it was a fried egg. You know when you like take it away and it like literally broke and then the yellow part went everywhere. Yeah. And I had the breakdown. I was like, oh my god, I can't do anything. I'm such a worthless woman, blah blah blah. And Mark was like, calm down, it's just an egg.
It's just an egg, yeah.
But then I had like that fear that I can't be good enough for someone, then they're gonna leave me as again because of my father. So it was like, because he left us, like, and then I kind of thought about that when I was younger, that I done something bad or wrong. So I always had that thing that, oh my god, and you know. But now I go to the point where I just like, not necessarily relationship, but I do not care about people, because you're just literally gonna be people if you care about what people think about you. Yeah. So I'm just like, now I said, you know what? If someone wants to cheat on me, then carry on. Like the queue is long. Yeah. Like you can, you know, whatever. There's other people gonna want to be with me, or like I now know my worth. I know that, you know, like I'm not gonna check my partner's phone all the time. I'm not gonna be freaking out, because I literally just stress myself out for no bloody reason. If you feel like someone's cheating on me, it's probably happening, or they do something what makes you feel like that. Yeah. So like I always say like jealousy is not, you're not jealous because you're crazy. Maybe
because
like
they would have done something to trigger that.
So they even don't give you enough attention, or they like doing weird things, you know, like being on their phone and they don't show that, or like as soon as you turn up they're like, you know. So it's like, it's always something, or like you go outside in the street and then they walk around with you and then they're like looking at other girls and stuff. So like women are not stupid, you can see all this, but sometimes you don't, you know, it doesn't click in your head, but you deep down, you know. So like if you're jealous, is a reason why you're jealous. That's it. Maybe he's not cheating right now, but there is something there.
You have that instinct. It's not the instinct, it's like he's done something to trigger that. So what you do is then you start watching everything that he does. Then he think, oh, you're just too much on me.
Yeah, and then you start talking about it and it actually happens. Yeah. But I think like the reason I say this is because I used to be so jealous, and everyone's like, oh, you crazy, you know, all this like, I've got this crazy woman, blah blah. And I'm just like, now I'm with someone I have to be with, or like meant to be with, and I'm not like, obviously everyone has like, say if we go out and then a girl like looks at him, I'm a bit like, oh my god, like that C word. But like, I don't look at his phone, I'm not like, you know, I'm not stressing about it all the time. It's because he doesn't make me feel that way. Like I don't need to look at his phone because I know he's not doing anything. Yeah. Being attracted to his confidence. So sometimes you don't actually like the guy, but you just like the confidence, what we were saying earlier. That is very important for girls. Another one is very like, interesting is like you can think that you can change him. So when you
I think this happens in like almost all the girls. And he's a bad boy. Oh, he's like that, but he's still got some goodness in him. I can change him.
It's just different with me. You know?
Yeah,
because what he tells,
not really. Just change him, as in like change him like him.
Yeah, it's
another one. Yeah,
it comes back to the being manipulative, isn't it?
Yeah.
That they already manipulated that girl to.
It's like sweet talking or whatever. They know what to say just to keep her sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really true. Like, you know.
And that person, anybody, like whether a man or woman, they shouldn't be changing their personality in order to be with someone, because you
definitely.
initially attracted to them because of their personality, isn't it? So why do you expect them to change it for you?
Good boys. I think like when you had so many bad boys, that's when you can actually like say like again that's what happened to me, that I had so many idiots.
Yeah.
But I got to the point where I do not want anyone to even come near me. So if someone like smiled at me, I was like,
don't smile at me.
So that's when you start to appreciate like nice guys. I think when you had so many idiots.
Yeah, but how do we differentiate between good boys and bad boys though? That's where the problem comes.
You friends on the good boys, isn't it? That's
the problem. No, that's the problem. That's
how you know.
Been the case.
Because they're always nice, and then you're like, nice, too nice. It's boring.
Too nice,
but it's not boring. It's just normal.
And then they become your friends, and then there's no way that they're gonna come out of their friend zone.
But you know what the funny thing is, like because a good boy's gonna be caring, he's gonna send you a morning text or whatever, like, oh, how are you today? It's like, oh my god, he's texting me again. You know? Yeah, I think you need to go through the phase of like dating bad guys. Be sick of it, and
in order to appreciate the good guys. Yeah.
Like I used to do, going to clubbing, and oh my god, I had this one time. I remember, like I was literally over, like I was so upset about like everything, and then you know when you get drunk, you either gonna be super happy, which I normally am, and then or you're gonna start crying.
Okay.
And then I literally went out with my Spanish friends. And then we went to this club, and then there was like a couple of guys, and there's like always guys around us, and I was just like, oh my god, like seriously, just leave me alone.
Yeah.
And then it just constantly coming, and I literally, like I had a breakdown and looked at the guy, and I was like, only thing you want to do is you're gonna just me, and then like you know, and then you don't want anything else. They just leave me alone. Like all you wanna do is that. And then I was literally like, the guy was shocked. The guy was looking at me.
She's got some issues.
Yeah, she was like, oh my god, like, I need to go. And then I walked off, and then my friends were like coming after me. You know, like, I didn't know what's going on. And then the guy came, was a nice guy, and then he was like, oh, what was going on? I was like, nothing, what do you want to do? And I like started again, and he was like, alright, I'm gonna go back to my friends.
Oh.
And then they went back, and then my friends were like, are you okay? And I was literally like break down. I started crying so much, and I was like, oh, this guy. And then it's because I was drunk and I was very unhappy, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it happens to a lot of girls.
To let you out, don't you, somehow.
And then I walked home. And I was like, that was the worst night ever.
So to that guy, if he ever watches, I mean, really sorry.